Everybody's Jeff like the Junior with the Black Boss channel. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. Now, this story is pretty crazy to me and would have been a major game changer if it would have came to fruition. Be sure to hit the notification bell as well. So, a man by the name of, I don't want to butcher this, but I'm probably Shervin Pishavera. I don't know. I can't say his name. But he's an angel investor. He's a man invested in a bunch of companies like Uber and all kinds of stuff, heavily out in the Southern California area. He came out today and he said that Kobe Bryant, before his untimely passing back in January 2020, was set to leave Nike and to start his own sneaker company by the name of Mamba. And he and Mr. Shervin came together with some designs. Now I'm going to share my screen so we can read these tweets together by Mr. Shervin that he put out today. And this just makes me, I mean, I was already sad about the passing of Kobe. Kobe's my favorite athlete, one of my favorite athletes of all time, my favorite basketball player ever. But this is Mr. Shervin. So let's read his tweets. Let's go to the first tweet. So it says, I met with Kobe Bryant in late December 2019. Kobe wasn't happy with Nike and was going to leave it in 2020. Kobe was going to start Mamba, a shoe company owned by players. He passed away weeks later. What he was about to do in business was going to eclipse his sports career, which I wholeheartedly believe. And this is part 2 of the tweet. He says, these were the designs my team did to show him that day for an independent Mamba shoe company. Here's the calendar details. There were witnesses to the meeting. Kobe's plans like Gina Ford, who manages Usain Bolt. So here's a picture he's saying of Kobe from that day. I'm guessing that's Miss Gina Ford or a part of his team. This was the meeting in Mr. Shervin's calendar. The breakfast with Kobe, it says, at 9:30 in Newport Beach. This was supposed to be the prototype, the first design, the first prototype of the Mamba shoe that Kobe reportedly was going to put out at some point in 2020, or you know, if he would have been alive to do so. So this is another picture of the prototype. So Mr. Shervin is coming with a lot of receipts, well, as people would say, to his meeting with Kobe. I'm interested in what made Mr. Shervin want to put this out now. We're coming up on a year of Kobe being gone. I guess this is right at a year of the meeting he had with Kobe. He said in December 2019. Obviously, we're at the end of December 2020, so this is right around a year of that meeting that allegedly took place, that he's saying took place, and he's showing that he has receipts that it actually happened. I mean, we don't. All of this is speculation. All of this is, you know, hearsay. We don't really know. He's saying he has witnesses, but once again, we don't know what took place. But what's interesting about this is that we know what happened in 2020. Unfortunately, Kobe wasn't here to see it. But we know the fact that we lived through it. And that was what I referenced in several videos as the Black Awakening. We saw that Black people, because of the pandemic or because of whatever reason, Black people put themselves to the forefront. Black people realized how much impact we have on this country. Black people started to put themselves first, right? We still have, you know, some Negro naysayers or some Black people that are actually white supremacists. So we get all of that. But a lot of Black people started to wake up. A lot of Black people started to take the approach of powernomics. A lot of Black people got into powernomics. Ice Cube, Dr. Boy start pushing it very heavy. We start seeing Dr. Clark Anderson everywhere. We saw Kanye West take the aspects of powernomics. So we saw that throughout 2020. And we continue to see it. And it's never going away. Because once you get something like this in your brain, once you read this, I promise you it changes your life. Once you get something, the aspects of putting Black first, being B1 all day, every day, it never leaves you. It's like Black excellence is something that'll just never leave you. You'll never want to go back. It's like seeing the light. It's like, oh my God, I can never go back to that. And so we saw all of that take place in 2020. And now we're seeing it to continue forward. We see Master P trying to buy Reebok. And just to see that Kobe, you know, the what if in this aspect. What if Kobe was able to do what it sounds like he wanted to do? It sounds like he wanted to break off from Nike and do his own thing.